Good morning and welcome to the 2024 Combined Charities Kickoff Breakfast. We are excited to be here. I am Ty Modeste. I am a captain with the Alameda County Sheriff's Office. I am the External Affairs Manager, and I want to welcome you and just get you all excited about what we're about to embark on. This year's theme, well, first of all, let me welcome the department heads. I do see some in the room, including our sheriff, Sheriff Sanchez, all of the coordinators, our Federation partners, and everyone else who dedicated some time to be here this morning for this noble cause. This year's theme is Embrace the Gift of Giving. You will see our logo and our theme throughout the campaign as we rally for increase above and beyond what our collective efforts were for last year. And I know we can do it. How many of you guys are excited about the campaign? Let me hear it. All right. Let's show some love for the coordinators for this year, Shannon Chow and Deputy David Sides and their committee. Also for IT and our multimedia people who helped us get here this morning. A lot of effort goes into this event. You have no idea. This is my first time being involved, even just on the outskirts of it, but they put a lot of effort into getting this ready. I would now like to welcome Yesenia Sanchez, our Sheriff of Alameda County and the chair of this year's campaign.
All right, let me know, can everybody hear me? Yes. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to welcome each and every one of you to this year's 2024 Combined Charities Kickoff event. It's an honor for myself to be the chair and for the Sheriff's Office to host this year. When Chief McDonald called me months ago to say, hey, you want to do this next year? And I was like, yeah, sure. But what he didn't say was how much work goes into this. But hey, we took the challenge. So, but yes, Captain Modeste already pointed out that we have an amazing team who has really put a lot of work into this kickoff and is also going to continue that work with making sure that we do our part in this effort. So, we're committed to the partnerships that contribute to this charitable foundation or this charitable event. Everything and every dollar that we give goes to people who are in need of our support. And so we've chosen this word embrace because if you know me, I'm a hugger, right? But embrace is really what we think that everyone needs to do because it takes heart to be able to think of others and give to others who need our dollars. And we make some pretty damn good county money. Some will disagree sometimes, but for the most part, we are blessed to have our county paychecks, and at least I know I am. So any effort that we can give to people who may not have that opportunity to be in our roles and our positions and be taken care of, that's where we come into play and we give back. So no contribution is either too small or too big, obviously. That'll provide comfort to people who need it the most. So I know I'm not going to take up a bunch of time, but I have to point out that, with last year, Fire being the host and chair, Chief McDonald, and him passing on the honor of chairing this event this year, I've got to keep some friendly, competitive tradition alive, right? So what I'm going to need from every one of you is help in beating Fire on what they raised last year, right? So it is a friendly competition. We are true partners, but in the effort to keep that tradition alive, I'm hoping we kick your butt. So, and I hope that you are going to help us do that, right? So So I'm just gonna leave it with that. Please, let's embrace this gift of giving, and I'm praying that we have a successful and a larger commitment this year. So thank you all for being here. So before I walk off the stage, I'm being told we have a video from our CAO, Susan Maranishi, and we're gonna play that right now.
Hello everyone, this is Susan Maranishi, the County Administrator for Alameda County. I'm excited to announce the kickoff for our 2024 Combined Charities program today at the Alameda County Sheriff's Office of Emergency Services in Dublin. Our thanks to Sheriff Sanchez for chairing and hosting this year's campaign and creating the inspiring theme, Embrace the Gift of Giving. Last year, the combined efforts of our departments raised over $372,000. Through our workplace campaign, employees can donate through a one-time payment or payroll deduction to support important causes like environmental sustainability, access to health care, or to help address poverty in our communities. This year, the Alameda County Sheriff's Office is challenging all departments to give more. The third annual Giving Challenge will be a race to see which department exceeds their donation goal by the highest percentage. Each donation will enter you into a weekly drawing to win exciting and unique prizes. The winning department will receive the Giving Trophy, which the Treasurer Tax Collector's Office took home last year. Let's all work collectively to make our county a better place for our residents and diverse communities. Together, we can make a real impact. Thank you for your support and generosity.
All right, so the Sheriff's Office has humbly agreed to chair this event this year, and in reaching out to our partners, we are proud to announce that for next year, the effort will be carried on by Alameda County Health and Director Colleen Chawla. Yeah. All right, and Captain Modeste will carry on with the agenda. Thank you.
All right, moving right along, I would now like to welcome the HR Division Manager, Ava Lavender, who will be presenting the trophy to the Treasurer and Tax Collector.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Sheriff. Good morning. I know many of you in the room, and one of our roles in HR is to provide oversight countywide. So this is my 26th year working with the campaign. So we've seen a lot of changes, and ITD, the Auditor's Office, and HRS, we pretty much work every year. So just wave your hands to the ITD staff, the Auditor's Office staff that provide help annually. And so ITD, when they had the privilege of hosting in 2022, along with helping to add technology to this process, they also created an award. And so, as it's been mentioned, they created an award that provides the highest percentage of the department's highest percentage of goal meeting. So, fire, chief, they were successful in reaching that goal for 2023, and as we've heard, the Tax Treasurer's Office, and so I'm gonna invite Division Chief Wes up to help me pass the baton, this beautiful award to the Treasurer's Office. Treasurer Lee can't be here, but his representative is here. Alicia, you wanna come and receive this? They will have the privilege of holding on to it for a year, and we'll see who the winners will be through this campaign. Okay, thank you. Let's go.
All right, now we will move into the Federation speakers and recorded presentations. Our first speaker is from Earthshare, Sophie Clark, Senior Program Manager in Campaign and Finance Services, virtually.
Environmental challenges are more pressing than ever before, and achieving a solution is going to take all of us. We need your help. Our diverse network of nonprofits strive to create a more just and sustainable world by focusing on the big issues facing all of us: wildlife protection, land conservation, climate justice, sustainable agriculture, healthy oceans, and so much more. When you donate, you help make the world a healthier place for everyone. For example, just $1 per pay period can plant a tree, test 24 water samples for contamination, or purchase supplemental feed for at-risk animals. With your support, our nonprofits can be on the front lines of these critical issues, expanding reach and increasing impact. What kind of world do you want to leave for the next generation?
So, good morning, everyone, and thanks on behalf of all charities and the Combined Charities campaign for taking the time out of your day today to support the campaign. So, as you already know, my name is Sophie Clark, and I am the Senior Program Manager of Campaigns and Financial Services at Earthshare. Earthshare is America's oldest and largest coalition of environmental and conservation organizations, empowering individuals, businesses, and nonprofits to come together and take positive action for the planet. Over our 35-year history, we've mobilized more than $400 million for environmental progress. That might seem like a big number, but our work isn't done. So the climate crisis is one of the most pressing existential issues facing our world today. The impacts are not only obvious on a global scale, but also within the states we call home. According to a statewide survey conducted by the Public Policy Institute of California, severe droughts, wildfires, and climate change are the three most pressing environmental issues for Californians. These growing concerns are directly linked to environmental issues we're seeing throughout the state. I'll name some of the consequences rising temperatures are causing and will continue to cause here in California. So first off, we have weather extremes. According to the United States Geological Survey, climate change has further altered the natural pattern of droughts, making them more frequent, longer, and more severe. Since 2000, the western United States is experiencing some of the driest conditions in recorded history. Next, we have reduced snowpack. Snowpack provides as much as 1/3 of California's water supply. By the end of this century, California's Sierra Nevada snowpack is projected to experience a 48 to 65% loss. Next, we have future sea level rise. Rising sea levels will bring more salt water into the Sacramento-San Joaquin Delta, the heart of California's water supply system, and a source of water for 25 million Californians and millions of acres of prime farmland. And then lastly, we have the intensity and frequency of wildfires. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Association, forest fires during California's summer months have increased fivefold from 1996 to 2021 compared to the 2 decades prior. In fact, 10 of the largest wildfires in California's recorded history have occurred within the last 20 years, 5 of which occurred in 2020 alone. As you know, living in the state, these fires have a catastrophic impact on California's environment, the economic response, and ultimately human health in the form of wildfire smoke inhalation and contaminated water supplies. Now, these topics are pressing and can definitely feel extremely overwhelming, but this is why we are so grateful for the opportunity to speak to you on behalf of our nonprofit partners such as World Wildlife Fund, the Nature Conservancy, and local partners like San Francisco Baykeeper, along with hundreds of other environmental nonprofits that work tirelessly to make positive environmental changes across the country, as well as here in your own backyard. Recently, our partners managed to permanently protect over 395,000 acres of privately owned rangeland, plant more than 8.4 million trees in California, and mapped 60% of California's vegetation, providing critical data needed to understand changes driven by extreme wildfires, drought, and other climate impacts. Our partners are successfully working to preserve the state's rangeland, air and water quality, wildlife habitat, and local food supplies by implementing equitable, nature-based solutions and proactive policy. All their efforts are vital and require financial resources. This is why one of the most critical contributions you can make to the planet is your donation. Workplace giving is an easy, simple solution to control where your dollars are going. You're able to make an environmental difference both today and for years to come. Pledging the same amount as the cost of a streaming service will achieve amazing things. For example, $1 per pay period purchases 1 water quality test for copper, lead, or zinc. These heavy metals are toxic to humans and wildlife in high amounts, therefore vitally important to identify in drinking water. $5 per pay period empowers California ranchers to adopt practices that combat climate change, and $10 per pay period protects 24 acres of biodiverse and carbon-rich forests annually. You can certainly do a lot with your donation, and these are only a few examples. So on behalf of everyone at EarthShare, as well as all participating nonprofits in the Combined Charities campaign, we sincerely appreciate your time today. Your workplace campaign represents so many deserving causes, and I'm sure you can find one or more that speaks to your heart, values, and hopes for the future. Every dollar you pledge today truly makes a difference. Now is the time to become a champion for the environment and support the organizations working tirelessly to address climate change, something that impacts every single one of us. Together, we are helping protect our planet for all future generations. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you, Sophie. Our next presenter is Mike May from America's Best Local Charities, and it is also a virtual presentation.
Thank you all for having us. I work with America's Best Local Charities. That's a local federation that represents some of your favorite local charities. East Bay SPCA, Meals on Wheels of Alameda County, American Red Cross of the Bay Area and the Oakland Zoo, and also Alameda County Community Food Bank, who wanted to be here today. We wanted them to be here today to present to you. They're one of your favorite charities. The county employees give more to that organization than any other. They're one of the top charities that you support. But because of the impact of COVID and their volunteer ability to recruit volunteers, they weren't able to do that. And then that takes me to my question to all of you. My question to all of you is, what is your why? Why would you give? Why do you give to charity? And that's what I want you to ask yourself and your colleagues. And when the chief competes with fire, figure out what your why is. When I give through my workplace campaign, I'm a contractor, works with the federal government, raising money in 35 states. My why, I'm an Air Force brat. I moved 14 times in 18 years. So I give to National Military Family Association. It's important to me, it's my why. One of our last moves, we moved from England back to Spokane, Washington, and I discovered the National Park System. I had no idea how wonderful the West is and the National Park system is, and so in your campaign, Yosemite Conservancy is one of my favorite charities. And then finally, my mom passed from breast cancer, and so every year I go and I look at the list that I'm presented with each year, and I pick do my research, go to the website, and pick a new charity that I want to support, that supports my why, which is breast cancer. So my challenge to you, to each one of you, and for you to challenge your colleagues as you compete. I love the trophies, I love the competition. It's the way workplace campaigns should be, and that's the way they are most successful. So congratulations to the chief, and congratulations to the sheriff, and everybody that's leading this campaign, because you're doing it the right way. I've been doing workplace campaigns since I ran the federal employees campaign on Treasure Island in 1990, and that was the year after the quake. So public sector employees giving to charities is a tradition in the Bay Area like none other. So think about that when you get your opportunity to give. Think about your why. America's Best Local Charities, Alameda County Food Bank, but Earthshare, Global Impact, the things that are going on after the hurricanes on the East Coast. You can find the charities you want to support, figure out what your why is, and use Workplace to give year-round to support the charities and the causes that you dearly, that mean so much to you and are so dear to your heart. So thank you all for your campaign. Thank you for having us, and good luck on reaching that goal of, I think it was 372 last year, so I hope you meet it and beat it. Congratulations and good luck. Thank you.
Our next presentation will be another recorded presentation from Cindy Sandoval of CHC, Creating Healthier Communities.
Local charities embrace the values of your community. They understand where the needs are. When you give locally, you'll see your charitable dollars hard at work in your community. Our member charities come from every area of charitable endeavor, from caring for the homeless to assisting the elderly, working with the disabled, taking on environmental concerns, working with pet rescue and other wildlife support, assisting families and children, helping out with after-school programs, and much, much more. Give it home. Support your local charities through America's Best Local Charities.
Hi everyone. First and foremost, thank you all for being here and including us in your giving campaign. My name is Cindy and I'm a campaign manager at CHC Creating Healthier Communities. At CHC, we envision a world where every person in every community has an opportunity to realize their greatest potential. We are an umbrella organization or a federation. We have nonprofit partners and we are also our own standalone 501c3. A few years ago, we went through a rebrand and began expanding the work that we do. So we will continue to focus on our legacy-held nonprofits such as ALS and the American Diabetes Association, but we are also now looking at those social determinants of health that can affect someone's overall health. So these are determinants such as the environment, education, food insecurity, and housing insecurity. Our work towards sustainable change includes alliances with community partners, public agencies, and broader public health movements. We serve as a catalyst for good health and well-being by accelerating positive change among our corporate, nonprofit, and community partners. We convene, we collaborate, we connect, and we channel. Every year, we impact more than 5,000 nonprofits, officially partner with 1,400 organizations of all sizes, and we financially support an additional 3,500. We leverage partnerships to raise funds, we deliver programs, and we elevate solutions in communities. On the screen, you will see some of our amazing nonprofit partners who do great things in our communities and are just some of the organizations your dollars can support. They include St. Jude, NAMI, ALS, Covenant House, Susan G. Komen, and many, many more. So what do donations support? You may wonder what your dollars at work look like. So on the screen, you will see some examples obtained from some of our nonprofit partners of what your dollars actually translate to. For example, $1 per pay period helps stain one tissue slide from a tumor biopsy. $2 per pay period provides child care while a breast cancer patient has chemo. $4 per pay period raises prostate cancer awareness and educates men on the importance of early detection, prevention, and free testing. $5 per pay period helps pay annual repair costs of wheelchairs or other medical equipment for someone living with muscular dystrophy. On this slide, you'll see further examples of what your contributions translate to, and I won't read them all, but I wanted to include examples ranging from $1 per pay period to $50 per pay period, because I wanted to convey that contributions really do make a difference and that they go a long way. Getting the word out and elevating your campaign does a lot of good. Donations add up, and if, for example, 50 employees donate $1 per pay period, that takes us to the $50 per pay period level, which provides hourly expertise from contractors to assess damage to a home caused by natural disasters. Now let's take it further. I'd like to share a specific story. This story comes from NAMI, which is the National Alliance on Mental Illness, and it's about a young man named Michael who at only 20 years old was diagnosed with a mental illness. Substance abuse had also taken control of his life. His parents, Cheryl and Rich, were very surprised about his diagnosis. They were desperate to learn more about their son's condition and help him any way they could. So his mom began researching the internet, and she came across a family-to-family class offered by NAMI, and she signed up. This class changed their lives. NAMI helped them learn more about Michael's struggles and supported them. Michael eventually got treatment for his mental illness and substance use, thanks to the involvement in many of the NAMI programs. He is now in recovery and is a peer-to-peer mentor and an In Our Own Voice presenter. His parents now both teach family-to-family classes, and they all make presentations throughout their county. NAMI empowered them all to make a difference. We don't often see all the real impact donations make, and I'd like to remind you that you really do make an impact in others' lives by helping encourage donations in this campaign and by engaging employees to give through your giving campaign. I encourage every single one of you to browse the brochures, take a look, and to participate in this year's giving campaign by encouraging all your employees and also making contributions. Whether it's to CHC, one of our partners, or one of the other amazing federations or nonprofits, please remember that your donations really do make a difference, and I'm sure that you'll be able to find an organization that speaks to you. So again, on behalf of CHC Creating Healthier Communities and all of our nonprofits and everybody participating in the campaign, we thank you so much for your time and for all the work you put into this campaign. Your efforts are greatly appreciated. Please feel free to reach out to me with any questions. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Dr. Gina Axius, President and CEO at CHC Creating Healthier Communities. And today I'm here to say thank you for making our work possible. From cancer care to food insecurity, and through programs like our Maternal Health Initiative, our work with our community partners is bringing us one step closer to a world where every person in every community has an opportunity to live their healthiest life. We partner with generous organizations like yours across the country. We see the ripple effect of this incredible investment in communities. For example, $1 a week supplies a family with a first 100-day kit that includes information about autism and resources to help navigate a new diagnosis. Just $10 a week provides domestic airfare for a child facing cancer to travel to St. Jude Children's Research Hospital for treatment. Every dollar raised in these campaigns goes to trusted nonprofits to address unmet needs in our communities. So make your pledge today. We look forward to the amazing impact we can make in 2025 together.
Thank you for that. Are we still engaged? It feels like the energy in the room is getting a little bit lower and a little bit lower. I know it's hard. We're all virtualed out, from COVID, but really want you to stay engaged. Our next presenter is in person, so yes. Our next presenter is Rachel Osajima from the Foundation for the Arts. She is the director of Alameda County Arts Commission. Welcome.
Hi everybody, it's so nice to see all of you here. My name is Rachel Osajima. I'm the director of the Alameda County Arts Commission, and many of you know me and my staff because we're county employees. We work at the Alameda County Arts Commission, and we work on arts advocacy, grants for nonprofits, arts education, and we manage the county's public art program. You see public art all over the place. We have about 1,000 artworks in our collection, and love working here. I love seeing all of you. Let's see, some high points, not in my presentation, but you can go to my next slide. Do you have my slide presentation? But if not, that's okay. October is National Arts and Humanities Month, and so I'm excited that the Board of Supervisors yesterday made a proclamation in support of National Arts and Humanities Month, and it's a wonderful way for all of us to celebrate every year the importance of arts, culture, and creativity. And I am here representing the Foundation for the Arts in Alameda County, and it is an independent nonprofit organization created to support the Alameda County Arts Commission and the Arts Fund Grants Program. And the Foundation and the Arts Commission supports all art forms: music, theater, dance, visual arts, digital arts, poetry, craft, folk art, youth arts education, everything, anything creative. And I have a little note here to just make sure that I tell you that all of the photos in my presentation are actual Alameda County community members that came to an event or a workshop with my office. And we said to them, make some artwork, would you like to be in a photo? And they said yes. These are not models, these are our community members that are in this presentation. Next slide. I know, aren't they awesome? We love seeing the diversity of our county wherever we go, and these images really celebrate them. You see them also in the front of the county administration building in that mural. So, arts, culture, and creativity are essential to every successful and thriving community. I know you know this. Arts inspire discovery, lifelong learning, and joy. Culture creates connections, encourages understanding, and strengthens community. And creativity sparks innovation and positive change. And the arts are really connected to every aspect of our life. The economy, quality of life, connect to mental health, education for our young people. The arts are connected to jobs of the future that have not been created yet. We need innovative thinkers to be working in those future jobs. So did you know that 1 in every 10 jobs in California are part of the creative economy? And students who have an arts education in school are 5 times less likely to drop out of high school and are 3 times more likely to complete a college degree. And over 70% of business leaders say that creativity is the #1 skill they're seeking when hiring new employees, because they need these innovative thinkers to think through, creatively problem solve every single day. Next. Donations to the Foundation for the Arts are awarded to nonprofit organizations through our grants program. It's open process and it's administered by my office, and the contributions help enable the Foundation for the Arts and the Arts Fund Grants Program to annually distribute over $150,000 to a range of 60 to 100 nonprofit arts organizations throughout the entire county. And actually, every year we have about 250 nonprofits that are being supported through this program. There are many, many more. We have probably one of the highest density of arts, culture, nonprofit organizations in the United States here in our county. So they're providing programs to over 500,000 children and adults each year, and you can see a list of all of the current and recent nonprofits on the county's Combined Charities website, so you can learn about, you can see the wide range of every type of organization that we support. Here's a little sample. The foundation also supports, next slide, the foundation also supports the Arts Commission's Arts Education Program, including the Veterans Art Partnership Program, 100 Families, and our Arts Learning Galleries, which are the gallery spaces in the County Administration Building on the 1st floor and tax collection lobby, and in the 5th floor next to the Board of Supervisors. So if you work in Oakland, or if you're visiting the County Administration Building, go into those galleries and you can see the exhibitions. Lots of people, a number of people have told me recently that property owners coming to pay their property tax bill always enjoy seeing the artwork when they come, and some people say that they just, when they work in the area, they come over to look at the exhibitions that are in our space. So with that, 2 more things. One is, in your gift bag is this package which has a set of coloring pages and some crayons. And so we're giving these out throughout the whole year to celebrate arts, culture, and creativity, also for October, National Arts and Humanities Month. So there's crayons in here, coloring pages. They're for adults too. We all need relaxation, so I encourage you to do it. There's 5 pages inside the booklet like this. And then also many of you know that my office and the Arts Commission are giving away these free watercolor activity sheets. We made 35,000 of them. We sent them out to all the agencies. We give them to our partners such as First Five and the Alameda County Food Bank. They put them in bags of food at different community sites, and there's watercolor paint embedded on the page, and you dip your paintbrush in and then you can paint the page. We still have about maybe 1,000 of these, so if anybody would like some here at the end of the year, then contact my office. So when we all know that when we think about Alameda County, we're faced with a lot of challenges, and I think when we consider what does work here, what do we love, what do we enjoy about Alameda County, we think of arts and culture. We think that is what is working, that's what enriches our lives, that brings us inspiration. And so I'd like to propose to you that you get out there and support our arts organizations, because they really do need our support. Many of them are struggling. It's a way for you to both help them and help yourself get engaged in the community. And then, of course, because we're here for Combined Charities, I hope that you and other Alameda County employees will consider giving a little bit of money through the Combined Charities program. So thank you for all of your support.
Thank you for that. Our next presenter from Global Impact, it's a virtual presentation from Shauna Stonestreet, who is the Global Partnership Workplace and Giving Lead.
$2.15. Imagine living off that each day. An estimated 659 million people around the world do just that. These people are struggling just to meet basic needs like safe housing, clean water, and healthcare. That's why Global Impact connects you with nearly 100 highly trusted international charities who are changing the world, like bringing clean water to rural communities, or increasing access to critical healthcare, responding in the wake of disasters, and building schools to educate youth. Giving to international causes is vital and far-reaching, reducing poverty, boosting global economies, and building a better world. Talk about impact. What are you waiting for? Be a global champion. Discover more at charity.org/give.
So I'm with Children International. Children International has been around for nearly 90 years. Our goal is to break the cycle of generational poverty that passes from one generation to the next. We do this by offering access to quality education, healthcare, enrichment programs like art, music, and sports, and a strong job training placement program we call Into Employment. Children International's programs are designed for children and youth ages 2 to 24 years old. We have our core areas, which include health, education, empowerment, and Into Employment, as I mentioned earlier. Through these programs, we build a foundation and environments for children and their families to thrive. Our healthcare programming included in-house clinics and dental care with doctors and nurses on staff. We've been transitioning away from this for several years to focus on strengthening access to quality healthcare at the community level. This health equity initiative is executed in partnership with healthcare providers, community members, local government, and private sector and peer organizations. Whichever community center you visit, you'll find the main tenets of each of our programs in action, yet they may differ. Our programs are fit to the needs of the local communities. Our educational pillar is designed to complement a national educational plan and curriculum. Some of our kids start with us at a very young age, while others may join us later in their educational careers. As we work in high poverty and urban areas, some of our kids need additional support to catch up to their grade level. We are there to provide them tailored support. All of our centers are equipped with libraries, computer labs, and additional resources to set up our kids for success, like scholarships. Although education is free in most places, this cost of school supplies, uniforms, or transportation can be barriers to attend school, and our scholarships address those needs. Our empowerment pillar is one of my personal favorites. We have incredible programs that expose our children and youth to music, art, sports, and leadership training. In Colombia, we have an award-winning youth orchestra, and in Ecuador, we just started a partnership with the Professional National Soccer League. Our capstone initiative, Into Employment, equips youth to secure sustainable employment through 21st century skills, vocational training and coaching relevant to local market fits. We partner with more than 100 companies on placing our graduates in jobs and placement with placement rates as high as 86%, advancing gender equality. 71% of Into Employment participants are young women. We are fortunate because in most cases, we get to support kids through their educational careers from a very young age. And when they graduate, we want to see them employed and thriving. What we have found is that our youth are increasing their household income by 2 to 3 times, which not only transforms their lives, but that of their families and communities. And that is the end. Thank you, guys.
Okay, our final presenter will be Charities Dizon, who is the Corporate Engagement Specialist for United Way Bay Area.
Yeah, that's like where that all started. I was 31 and I had 2 kids and I wanted to finish my degree, so I just went back with like an inhaler and was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. I'm from Southern California, but I've lived here for 10 years, so I consider myself a Northern Californian. I have 2 kids, they're 15 and 10. I have 4 cats. I'm an avid cat lady. I was married, it was terrible, I got divorced, and I had pneumonia. I'd just been discharged from the hospital. I enrolled in community college and I was in class like 2 weeks later. I almost never had breakfast because I was like rushing the kids off to school, and I also had no money. And so Spark Point is really smart because they put free snacks around campus. So I would like go get free pretzels and granola bars and stuff. And that lured me in because I started with snacks and was like, yeah, you're right, I totally didn't have breakfast. I will take these snacks with me. And then I was trying to get to a food bank that was like 2 cities away. So I wasn't gonna be able to go to my classes. So it was like, do I want like enough food for my family for the week, or do I wanna go to my math class? And that's where I found Spark Point. I kind of thought they'd be like tough luck, but no, they were like, okay, we will pack your groceries for you in advance so you don't have to wait in line, so you can always pick your kid up from school on time. And I was like, wow, really? Thank you. And they're like, hey, what else can we do for you? What else do you need? And I was like, well, it's my first time doing my taxes since, being alone. They're like, sure, we'll help you do your taxes. And then it was, hey, here's food for your family every week so you don't have to miss your classes. So I could focus on, having my basic needs met, but then also being able to focus on my education, which I did all the way through graduation. Then it was tax help. Then it was, hey, you're interested in public policy. You want to do a whole bunch of other stuff too? Do you want to go to Capitol Day and do lobbying? And from there, it's just been opportunity after opportunity. They've stuck by me on my entire journey. And I feel like at every step, it's just been, what else can we do to help you achieve even more? So the sense of gratitude I feel for that is hard to put into words. Every time I went and asked for help from Spark Point, they gave it to me and they asked, hey, what else do you need? And that gave me the sense that they wanted to invest in me, that I was worth investing in, and that it was okay to ask for help, and that I would get the help that I need if I asked. And it makes me feel too like, wow, the things I want to do are possible. They're not just, dreams that I have, but they're actually things that I can do, that I am doing. And that's an incredible gift.
Thank you all for watching that video. Thank you for having me. My name is Charities Dizon and I'm with United Way Bay Area. At United Way, we envision an equitable Bay Area where everyone has the resources and opportunities needed to thrive. And we've done that with what Jess talked about with our different poverty fighting programs. So we try to meet basic needs, we drive financial stability, we build pathways to employment and careers, and we support housing justice. Our programs like Spark Point, 2-in-1, Youth Opportunities Pathways, and Free Tax Help are all designed to lift people out of poverty with both short-term immediate assistance, and long-term solutions. So, the slides are here. If you went to slide 3. Yeah. So these are some of our programs. Spark Point is located at community colleges. This year we just opened up our first 4-year at San Francisco State University. Our 211 helpline is a 24/7 phone helpline that you can either text or call, and it comes in a load of different languages. Youth Opportunities Pathways serves over 700 youth a year across all 8 counties of the Bay Area, and free tax help, and Emergency Assistant Network, and our Emergency Food and Shelter Program. So, together with public and private sectors and individuals like all of you, we focus on addressing the root causes of poverty. We partner with over 200 nonprofit organizations, coalitions, and government agencies in the name of doing good and supporting human services in the Bay Area. So if you look over here, these are just a couple of the partner nonprofits that we work with. So if you ever come across a colleague who's not sure, you're not sure yourself, and you're looking for that one organization that kind of, whose programs span across all multiple needs, United Way Bay Area also has a community impact fund that supports nonprofits through grants. We give over $1 million in that, and we also, the fund would also support our programs like 211, our 24-hour helpline, our Spark Point, which is our one-stop shop financial help shop, youth careers and trainings and exploration events, and our free tax help. United Way has always given a hand to those in need and to continue to grow and plant great seeds. And that saying can be applied across many of the nonprofits supported through this campaign. So again, thank you for having me, and thank you through sitting on the presentation.
Okay, thank you. Let's give a round of applause for all of our presenters. Okay, as we bring this kickoff event to a close, I want to remind you that in order for us to make this a real effort, you have to visit the website and you have to make donations. You have to sign up for the payroll deduction. We can't just talk about it. We have to make sure that we go out there, we rally our troops. The next portion of this will be for the coordinators training. So if you're not a coordinator, you don't have to stay for the next portion of it. In closing, I would just like to say that embrace the gift of giving and be assured that our collective efforts will make a tremendous difference in the lives of others. Thank you.